Okay, so to get started, our project is an innovative educational game table for children. And well, before we get started with the actual project, our team members are Patricio, who can't log in, Paula, was unable to join today, and Daniel, who's on the call. And then, well, Ashly. Okay, now we have the problems we extend to tackle is that we're facing a global challenge where approximately 56% of the children from ages 4 to 8 are using smartphones as their primary source of entertainment. And the by the point that they're just using smartphones as their entertainment, this is causing many problems with their health and their mental, like just problems with the kids, and they're not able to develop the same way as kids used to back in the days. One of the problems that we're seeing in Mexico is that about 60% of the working parents with young children are facing this problem of not having anyone to leave their children with. And if they are able to leave them with someone, they just put a screen on their face and it's just easier to keep them entertained. So now let's talk about the solution that we came up as a team. So in order to help solve this, we designed a table with the following characteristics. One, it's cardboard table because we know that the plastic ones just get thrown in the corner and eventually just go to the trash because the kids grow out of them. Second of all, we have that it's portable, so the kids can take it to different places, such as their grandparents' house, or if their parents have many jobs that they can take them to, then they can do that as well. Our chairs are able to support more than 80 kilograms or 176.37 pounds. Throughout the table and the chairs, we can also see that there's many storage to storage the toys for the kids so they can be ready to go. We also have that our game includes games that develop skills, these being skills for like an everyday, from day-to-day life, as well as for like school and stuff. And lastly, 100% of the cardboard we're using is recycled, so we're helping that part of the world. Now I pass the word to Daniel.
Okay, now about our environmental impact. Eh, Well, we use 100% recycled cardboard that reduce waste and promote the circular economy. Well, about the precision laser cutting, optimizes material use and minimizes waste. We use 850 white glue that will help low environmental impact and safe for children. And finally, about the sustainability, well, it's ecological design that reduce the use of plastic and polluting materials. And well, now also we contribute with the United Nations SDGs. Well, with the number 4, quality education, the number 11, sustainable cities and communities, the number 12, responsible consumption and production, and finally with the number 13, climate action. And well, now the most important thing about this slide, or benches or chairs. Well, they support more than 80 kilograms, and well, they are made of 100% recycled cardboard. They are lightweight and resistant. And as you can see in the image, they have an internal compartment like the cross-shaped support that gives more stability and it's safe to the children.
Well, now with the table, we divide it in different parts. The first one is the removable board. Well, it is attached to the main structure using Velcro and is customizable according to the child's preference. This allowing games such as snakes and ladders or Chinese checkers to be included. Also, in this part, we have protective edges. The board includes edges on all 4 sides to prevent pieces from falling during play. Also, now we have what we call the table in its natural form. Well, by removing the board that is attached to the other table by using Velcro, the table is ready for free play with toys such as dinosaurs or dolls, depending on the child's preference. Additionally, a second protruding board, also customizable, for example, with mini games like basketball or darts, is a snap-in removable for greater versatility. Finally, we have storage spaces. Our table includes 4 storage spaces built into the legs, each with removable lids that allow for easy access. Versatile storage, the inside of the legs can be filled with Lego pieces, kinetic sand, or materials, providing a space to store toys and encourage creativity. Also, the removable legs are designed to be easily removable, making it easy to transport the table. That's all, and thank you for your time.
Well, thank you for sharing this presentation with us. And this is really like one of the best presentations I've ever heard. And yeah. And so like, can you like more like talk about specifically about the game, like about the problems like you have met like during this process?
Can you repeat the last part? I didn't hear it. For the third
Like, can you like tell us about some problem, like something you have like met during the process of these stuff?
Like the problems we have solved?
Yep.
Well, one of the problems is like the kids that they are always like being in their phones, or well, not their phones, but their mom's phone. And they're always like, if you go to a restaurant, it's like you see all the kids using them. So we are trying to impact in that thing. Like we want that if mom and dad the one wants to take to their children to the job, they don't need to give them a smartphone or a tablet, so they can give them like this table and they can play with their toys, and this will like make more skills for their life.
Mm-hmm. And do you guys like ever came up like some thing like can advertise like this innovation, because I think it is really a good thing like for young kids like to spend their time on rather than on smartphones.
Can we advertise this? Since we just started the project, we haven't actually gotten to the part of that. But we do eventually want to like start first of all in our city and like get to the parents who obviously have this issue, so then the word can keep going around and like yeah, advertise maybe on like social media, which is really big right now.
Yeah. Thank you for answering my question.
Yeah, I just have to say it's an amazing project and an amazing idea. You guys are solving a very important issue. And I was wondering if you think like what are your next steps from here? Are you going to continue designing, or do you think you'll be making a prototype or something along that?
So we
Along
actually, sorry, so since it's for a school project, we have the whole idea developed already, and we actually already started building a prototype. So far we only have a scale option, and it's about half of the real size. But eventually next week we'll have a real life size final model. So we will be moving on with this, definitely.
Amazing. Does anyone else have any questions? Okay, well, I would love to have you guys come back for our next gift, which would be in April. And you guys can share an update on your project, if you've continued on with it and how it's going in terms of implementing it in your city. But it was a lovely presentation, and you guys are solving a really important problem. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.